Hi everyone, welcome to our weekly market analysis session. This is the dollar index, the weekly time frame. This analysis is for week 26 of 2025. In the last week of June, we've seen everything that happened. This was the first week. The second week, it went lower, got sell-side liquidity. Last week, I was hoping that it was going to go lower, but we just went back up the range, just within the range. This was where we were on Friday last week, 2 weeks ago. So I was hoping that we're going to go trade up and then go lower. We traded up on Tuesday and basically consolidated around that up there, that top there, inside this other block, filling in this FVG completely. So if you go to 4 hours, okay, this was where we were on Friday before we made the last week analysis. I told us that it could come down and then rally up, or rally up, then come down to take out these lows. Those are the two scenarios. But I saw small FVG and then there's another block here. I felt it to come down, rally up, and come down again. Or go up straight and then hitting this FVG, then come down. But I was also skeptical about these equal highs, where I mentioned that. And I said, if it keeps going higher, it might come to sweep liquidity here. Now, looking at it, it filled in this imbalance here, and then it rallied up. It failed to go higher last week. Still trying to create that sentiment that this is a support, resistance. And I am not really comfortable with this price action. What I'm looking at is this lows swept into this FVG here, and I should rally up to buy side liquidity and make an attempt to this imbalance here. That is what I'm actually looking at. I feel that this for monthly time frame or a weekly rather, this other block here, this one here, has basically stored price. Okay, but if you look at it, this low that it created, this low here, and this low, they're relatively equal. It means that it's going to go lower again. But first, maybe it might want to trap traders to think that, okay, we've started going higher and then it will just start going low. So I'm of the opinion that we might have something like this. Trade up to this FVG here, find some support here, then rally up, clear buy side liquidity, make an attempt to trade up to this area here before it starts to go lower. We're going to be perhaps if it does this week 26, maybe week 27, we'll start our sell movement to take out these equal lows and then trade to our monthly objective. These are the scenarios I'm looking at. Outside that, there is nothing really, okay? There's area of inefficiency here, buy side liquidity here, small area of inefficiency here as well. So you have this break of structure. So you could come take out this high, deep inside this break of structure, trade to the consequent encroachment of this imbalance. That's what I'm looking at before it slants it lower to the downside. You take out these lows here. So that's what I have for the dollar, basically. Our sentiment is still bearish. What to change it if this high is violated and price trades above this high? It closes above it. If it closes above this high, then this would be the low. This would be the low for dollar. But if it doesn't, that means we're going to go lower. And I'm very much confident that if it rallies up to this area here, that would be sell lower. That's all I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so 4 hours time frame is what I'm looking at. So run, it's clear that you're on 4 hours time frame. Run the sell side, buy side liquidity here as well. Down range liquidity, then trade into this imbalance here before you sell to sweep these lows. Because this low is relatively equal to this one as well. So that's what I want to see. And on monthly time frame, let's see that we have this origin where this movement took place. The other block is actually here. Okay, this whole movement, the other block is here, and that's deep discount as well. We'll start to see expansion to the upside. That's what I'm looking at basically. Okay. All right. So that said, it could rally up first before it goes down, or trade down to this place, find some support here, and then go higher. Those are what I'm looking at. Okay, those two scenarios. But basically, we are stuck within this range. Okay, these are the things it might do because of 4 hours. There's broken structure to the upside, so it could retest this area here and then rally up. I think I've said that multiple times. So that's it for the dollar. Let's go to fiber. Fiber we had, there is it just traded within the range. It didn't go higher than last week's previous week's high. It didn't go lower than previous week's low. On daily time frame, market opened here, and then we were just flat. Okay. The retrading happened on Tuesday when I actually participated in that sell. That was the only retrading that happened. Wednesday to Friday, basically nothing, except you're doing intraday scalping to get like 20 to 30 pips that day. Otherwise, the main movement was on Tuesday. So, but we had the trade to this, okay, on daily time, I think it's clear on daily time frame. Let's see. There was an FVG here on daily time frame. It filled it on Thursday, creating the low of the week. And then we had an upside objective on Friday, trading to this other block here. So we are stuck in this range. Now, if we're expecting dollar to go down to test that area, that support, and then rally up, this could want to retest this other block here, this up close candle here. We could test it, then sell, take out sell-side liquidity here, and trade to this area of inefficiency. We have other block here. So that's what I'm kind of looking at. All right. That's what I'm actually looking at. All right. Nothing really, nothing here. Though we know that we're going to still take out this high by the time the dollar starts to go lower. But for this new week, about entering week 26, it's stuck within this premium level and this distance discount level. That's what I'm looking at. So anyone that comes first, if the dollar declines, then this is going to trade up to this area here and then sell off. Or if dollar rallies up first to clear the buy side liquidity, it's going to go down, clear sell side liquidity into this imbalance before it goes up. So these are the scenarios I'm looking at. So I am not, well, let's go to work. Okay. Yeah, so basically attempt to take out this high into this area here. There's no need to take out Tuesday's high because Tuesday traded clean. There's a clean price action on Tuesday. Traded to the breaker block and then we went lower. This was the trade I partook. I traded this. I was not available all through on Wednesday because of family issues. All right. And I needed to attend to some family things. So I didn't participate in all these movements. And I'm glad I did it because nothing really significant happened. This was what I did on Tuesday, and that was it. Now, it could rally up, find resistance here, and then go lower. Sweep these lows, okay? Try to make an attempt to trade to this area. I don't think that this low might be taken. I don't think so. But you can do that. I personally don't think so. All right, but let's watch and see what the dollar index does. Okay. Let's watch and see what it does. Because I feel it's going to just, trap traders here to think that it's going to keep selling lower and then it starts to rally. That's what I'm looking at, basically. So rally up first here, come down, take these lows, and then from July, we'll start to spool higher. That's for fiber. For cable, you could see that on weekly time frame, it's failing to go higher. It just keep pushing. We had that 3 choice pattern and then we slammed lower inside the FVG that I told us in our last analysis that because of this FVG, I feel that price might want to come down to test it, which is what it has done. But it didn't quite feel it yet. Only took out May 26 low, took out that low the last week of May, we took out that low. Then that's where it is. I feel it's going to go lower to fill in this FVG completely. Daily time frame, let's see what we have. So we had that. I also took that Tuesday trade. This was one I took as well on Tuesday. I didn't participate from Wednesday to Friday. So we had the Monday upward movement, then Tuesday broke lower, sell side liquidity here, and then we just consolidated. Now, when Friday, we traded up into this IBG, and then we retraced. So I want to see it. It might not take out Friday's, but I think because looking at it, like if we have the inefficiency was not properly filled, so you could also take out Friday's high and then go lower, or might have some form of SMT divergence between cable and fiber. Then maybe fiber cable takes out its high, and then fiber fails to take out its high. Something like that, or fiber takes out its high on Friday, and cable fails to do so. We'll have such scenario panning out next week or this new week 26, and then we have a sell. That kind of a thing. What I'm watching out for. And then I feel if it goes lower, once it starts to sell, I want to see it trade. Let me put that line so that I think, yeah, let me put a line here. Okay, yeah, good. So if it goes up, takes out Friday's high, trades into this area of inefficiency properly to go lower, attacking self-side liquidity. Yeah. I think that's basically what might happen. And that's what I'm anticipating. We have on 4 hours, it could take out this low inside here, but just like a smoke screen, just trade below these equal lows here inside this area of inefficiency before it starts to go higher. So that's what I want to see. All right. We have this area here. 4 hours time frame, structure broken to the upside. So I want to see it go higher, while dollar goes lower. This goes higher to this Friday's high. To test this area of inefficiency here. Back to this, we have a breakout block with high, low, higher high, broken to the downside. So that breakout block, we have volume imbalance here, which also is where this other block is here, this one. So that movement up is what I want to see before it goes lower, attacking sell-side liquidity, and then see if it takes this low inside this FVG here. That would be a good weekly objective, So something like this. it trades up to here, and then it goes something like this, slumps lower. All right. And then up to this level. So that's something like that. Something like that. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah. So up here, like this, go lower, take out this low. At least find support here. Before it starts to rally higher. That's for cable. Yeah, this area here, straight up to here, then take it lower. If you also measure from this side, this to that discount. Okay, straight up to that, then slam lower. Okay, let's go to AUD USD. AUD USD, the monthly FVG actually has been holding price. The low of this candle to the high of this candle. The FVG is there. Let me mark it out for us to see. I didn't do that before. So let me just do that so we can see here. Sorry. Okay. So if we go to weekly time frame, you can see how it's been expecting that level. The body's closing below the monthly FVG. On daily time frame. Now, for me, I because it really didn't test this order block, I am really optimistic that it's going to go lower. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen this week. I don't know. But I'm of the opinion it's going to go lower. All right. And looking at that, essentially respected that monthly FVG pretty well several days or weeks. It's been on weekly time frame. It got there like from this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks, almost 2 months, respected that level. Okay. So I want to see breakthrough, okay, break lower, attack this side liquidity, and go to this other block, okay, and also a breaker block. So that's what I'm looking at on 4 hours time frame. So 4 hours time frame, we have this price that's traded lower. We have the Monday rally of taking out buy side liquidity, and then it broke lower on Tuesday. We had that sell on Tuesday. When they rallied up, respecting the bearish order block, the body's respecting it, and it went low on Thursday. Rallied high again, breaker block, and went lower. So I want to see if it can attack. What do you see here? Equal lows, equal highs, right? So that kind of a buy or take out buy some liquidity. We capitalize on this bearish order block and then slam it lower one more time. See if we can attack all this liquidity resting here and go straight to the daily. This daily order block here, bullish order block. So let me put a line there and see if we can get to that point this week. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at. So if we see a rally of taking out buy side liquidity here, we're testing this bearish order block. That would be a very good sell, and I'll be watching out for this pair. I'll take this pair. I'll take this pair if it does this. Trades up, clears buy side liquidity here. We capitalize on this bearish order block. I'll take a sell. Yeah, looking at time of day as well. Take it down. So if you trace up, we have FVG here, and we have that bearish order block here. So yeah, sell, go lower. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, that's for that. Let's go to Kiwi. The Kiwi, we also have that FVG on weekly and monthly time frame that it has respected. You can see buy side liquidity swept inside the FVG and it respected it, went lower. On weekly time frame, you can see traded up to it 3 times, and then we have gone lower. This area here, I feel it's going to take it out this low here. On daily time frame, we have that break to the upside. This one here, it has not retested it. So I guess we're going to see that retest. I was of the opinion that last week, in fact, if you retest it, this is the area it might get to, because that's where you have the FBG, okay? So let me put it back, let me leave it. So we want to see if you can, trade lower to this level. 4 hours time frame, 4 hours time frame, a clear break of structure has been seen. Liquidity grab here on Monday, and we sold. Wednesday went up higher. FBG order block went lower, breaking sales and liquidity with momentum. Okay, trading lower. So break of structure has taken place already. It went back, retested this low. I feel it's shallow. So one more run higher, sweeping the buy side liquidity, retrade back into the order block there, and also a breaker block. So take out this Friday's high, Friday's high, and trade up to this level here. We have order block here, series of outflows candle before the down move inside this breaker block as well. So we have 3 confluences: FBG, order block, breaker block, trade up to there before it sell. That would be a very good sell opportunity for Kiwi. So Kiwi and Aussie, they have same price action. We have equal lows here, resting below there, and then we'll see if it has willingness to trade low after going to that premium level on 1 hour time frame. If it gives us sell opportunity with time of day, that'll be a good sell to terminate at these lows here. Okay, that's for that. Let's go to USD CAD. Now USD CAD. USD CAD monthly time frame FBG has been filled completely, and weekly it traded to the order block here. Now I was of the opinion that it was going to go lower because of how it closed last week. So I felt it was going to go lower, take out this low. That's why I put this line here. They didn't do that. We had our retracement to the upside because dollar also went bullish, so it retraced to the upside. Now, does this mean I want to start going higher? I don't know. Basically, really, I don't know. I'm going to be watching out for what dollar does, and then we'll use that to confirm what this might do as well. But looking at it on daily time frame, we have this inefficiency here. Also, another block inside the breaker block. All right. I don't think it might want to take out this because if it takes out this high, it's going to retest this level one more time. So I think it might trade up to this level and then go lower, or it comes lower first before it goes there. Let's go to 4 hours and see if there's any discount area. Okay, this traded to this breaker block here, did that inside the FVG, it went higher. So we could have a sweep of sell side liquidity here. Yeah, Thursday's, Friday's low, can sweep it, not break below this order block here, this one here, and trade, we capitalize on this order block and then go higher, all right, to this level here. Because let me see, yeah, this level here. Okay, so it's just within like this here. Nothing really significant. I'm saying, apart from trading back to here and then see if it can make an attempt to this area or sweep this high. That's what I'm saying. Of this is a break of structure. Has retested this, broke lower, like sell liquidity traded into that FVG on weekly time frame. So if it comes lower like this, we'll go higher, retest this area here. And then we'll see if it has willingness to go higher. That's depending on how dollar also trades. If dollar goes higher, and measure this range between this high to this low, somewhere around this area, would be like retesting this old low here. I think that might be something. Let's just do that. I think I just saw it now. Let's just do that. So if dollar goes higher to where we expect it to go to, it might give room for USD CAD to spool higher, like trade lower, first take up sell side liquidity, we capitalize on this other block, and then it goes higher to premium level, 79% retracement. Even if it doesn't touch the 79, let's let it touch this old low here, something of that nature before we start to see a decline. Okay. And that might be good for us. Yes. Here, and go. So if it trades down to this area on 1 hour, take out this equal lows here before it goes higher. Let me see whether there's any imbalance on, yeah, this area here. So if it takes out Friday's low, basically it's Thursday here, takes out Thursday's low, trade into this FPG and other block. That would be a buy. I mean at the premium level here. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. Okay. Let me see something. Okay. So yeah, and 15 minutes. Okay, it might not get up to, because this FVG here, so it's what I'm looking at. For 15 minutes, it might not get up to this area here, but the FVG here is very much okay for 15 minutes time frame. 4 hours, we have that other block here, this other block on 4 hours here, this one here. But on 15 minutes, we have FVG above the other block. This FVG here, version FVG is here too. So this is what I'm looking at here. It may not necessarily touch the other block. It might touch it, but this is where it's going to take off of this particular area. Is my area of interest. So if it trades up to this level, stop loss is here. I'll take a buy. Then I'll look for upside objective. So somewhere around this area, the low here. Okay, that'll be a good swing trading opportunity. Okay, let's go to the next USD/JPY weekly time frame. So last week also, I was hoping that because we have sales liability resting, I was hoping that we're going to go lower, but we didn't because dollar went bullish. See how dollar affects or influences all these assets. So we had the rally higher, kept going higher, and this is where we are, still within the. Why am I not seeing it on weekly time frame? Let me go back to daily. This FVG here, why am I not seeing it on weekly? Okay, so it's for daily time frame here. Okay, so still within that. We've not traded above. I think we closed above it a little. Let's see it again. Yeah, closed above it. Now, what do we have if we're expecting a bullish dollar? If we're expecting a bullish dollar, okay, time frame one more time. Let's see. Consequent encouragement of this week, this candles week. There might be an area to look out for. 4 hours time frame. Let me see daily rather. This high here inside this FVG here. And we'll see if it can take out this high. I don't think it might happen, but anything can happen. So if we take out this low here, and then we see the reversal on dollar, that could go take this higher, save this highs here, and then trade to, I think on daily we had an inefficiency right here. So that could be an area of interest here before it starts to go lower. So the high to the low, somewhere around that area here is the deep premium. That's what I'm looking at. So if it takes that low of Friday, want to see rally higher. But the low shouldn't close with the body. It should just wick through. They capitalize on this other block here, bullish other block, and then go higher. USD JPY is not clean for me, but USD CAD is clean, better for me. So, but if we have that scenario, that might be a catalyst to send price higher. So let's go to USD CHF. Because dollar went bullish, this couldn't take out the low. I felt it's going to take out the low because once the body closed below, I felt it's going to take out this low, but it didn't do that. So let's see what we have on daily time frame. It's been sluggish. Couldn't even take out the highs. It's just sluggish. Perhaps it wants to now run it because that's trader to the inefficiency here, and then bearish order block. So it might want to go lower, but it still depends on what dollar will do. 4 hours time frame, nothing significant on 4 hours time frame except sweeping these lows here. You capitalize on this bullish order block and then take it higher, clear buy side liquidity into this low. I think that might be what we'll see for this pair. Yeah. So trade lower, sweep the lows into this area, and then rally higher to this. That might be the weekly objective. So let's see how it goes. Let's go to indices. Okay, so for the indices, weekly time frame, this bearish order block here has been stalling price. And then the whole issue we have around Iran and Israel has also affected the indices. Okay. So, but I know that technically speaking, looking at what we have in price action, this highs here will be taken out. It's just consolidating here. My sentiment has not changed from bullish to bearish. It's still bullish. Okay, it's still bullish. Bear in mind, you might want to test this FVG here on weekly time frame. This FVG, I might want to test it again. That doesn't mean sentiment has changed. Okay, you can test it and still go higher to clear the buy side liquidity. So long term, I'm still bullish for indices. So across all the indices, we're still bullish. We're still bullish. Okay, we're still bullish. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. We're still bullish. We're still bullish for our indices long term. And our target is to take out the buy side liquidity above here to create higher highs. Okay. For gold. Yeah, gold. Gold, I was of the opinion that it was going to run out this high. It did that. It ran the high on Friday. I thought it was going to go higher. It only took out Friday's high and then it basically consolidated lower. Why? Because dollar was bullish. So we expect a bullish movement on the dollar. That's what we expect on the dollar. It means that this might want to take out these lows here. Okay, on 4 hours time frame. So this was where we were last week analysis, and I told us it was going to trade to this level, find support here, and then go higher. Well, it went high on Monday, and then it started going lower, like Sunday breaking Monday. You know, we still call it Monday. Took out the high and then started going lower. Messy price action. We have this other block here, but I feel that if dollar is going to go higher, this might sweep these lows. This might sweep these lows. So let me see. It's still stuck in the range of this low to this side, but I'm of the opinion it might sweep this low. Let me put a line there. We put the line here, equal lows here. If we have a bullish dollar, might give room to sweep these lows. You know, deceiving traders to think that it's going to start going lower. That might just be a sweep and then have momentum to go higher. We have external liquidity, price-side liquidity has been pushed 2 times. We want to see it make an attempt to go to take out sell-side liquidity here. That kind of a thing, that's what I'm looking out for. Okay. That's what I'm looking out for. That's what I'm looking out for. This might be an inversion FVG to go lower. Okay. Market sell mode is what I'm seeing. So this might be an inversion FVG to go low. Take out the sell side liquidity here. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, that's for gold. That's for gold. Structure broken here. It just kept going lower, you know, this trend line phantom. We might sweep it and then still go lower. Because if we expect the dollar to go lower, if expect goes higher, this might go higher, sweep this, all the trend line phantom we have here, take them out and then go lower, attacking these lows here. That's what I'm looking at. If I'm to be a market maker for gold, that's what I might do. Rally up, trade to this area of inefficiency, testing this old low, and then slam it down, take everybody out, take out this sell-side liquidity. That's what I will do. I might do if I'm a market maker. So based on that, I feel that this might happen because I'm looking at a market maker sell model. But because of all these, you know, retracement lower gradually, and it's looking at, you know, a diagonal trend line, finding resistance there to go lower, might just take them higher, sweep them out into this area of inefficiency, find some resistance here, and then go lower, attacking sell-side liquidity. That is my framework. And if it does that, if it trades up high to this level first, man, that would be a very good sell for gold, attacking the sell-side liquidity here. Okay, that's for gold. That's for gold. That's for gold. That's for gold. BTC. What do I have for BTC? Weekly time frame. It's like around this high. I want to see it go higher. Still of the opinion that it might go higher. But before it goes higher, this area here, it has not traded into it. It's still giving that impression that this is support that cannot be broken. And I know for a fact that it's going to break lower into this area and then find some support around this other block here. That's what I want to see. That's what I'm looking out for Bitcoin. This area here before it goes higher. That's it for our analysis for week 26. Everything is still in play. No sentiment has changed yet. It's just trading within the range. And this is the last week of the month. So we expect such to happen. All right. So don't forget, we expect consolidation, trading within this range for dollar, lower here and then go higher, sweep by liquidity. That's what I'm looking at. And that will mean that Euro USD, GBP USD, AED USD, and NZ USD will go higher, then go trade lower. So high first, creating the high of the week, Monday, Tuesday, and then start to sell across all foreign currencies. Then USD, JPY, CHF, and dollar CAD. We want to see bullish movement for those pair, you know, attacking the buy side liquidity that I outlined. Then gold, okay, that we might take it higher, you know, to that one this area here before we sell. Okay, if it does that, that'll be massive for us. But I'm looking at the sell scenario for gold, and then we're still long-term bullish. We're just concentrated around that area. We still have room for consolidation because of what is happening in the world right now. The tension between Iran and Israel is actually affecting the indices. So that's it for week 26. I'll see you guys next weekend.